Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. The Captain's Mama. Nice. What's it gonna be to post? Content of beverage unknown. Huh. At least that's like an actual cocktail of some kind and not just beer for $7. Still a little pricier than it should be, but... MILF drink, MILF drink, MILF drink. I mean, yeah, we gotta go with the MILF drink. A beef brisket roll or bacon-wrapped hot dog. We just had the bacon-wrapped hot dog. Only this is American, so we call it a bacon-wrapped hot dog and not a pig in a blanket. I gotta say, that beef brisket roll, the bread looks good. The cheese I'm ignoring because I'm just not into that. That looks really thin. I don't think there's a lot of food in that. I need more meat. Give me the bacon-wrapped hot dog. Oh, that's not a good-looking beef brisket roll, though. Can I pie and a vegetable samosa in a bun? And that's what we're gonna call a Bombay sandwich? Just because it has a fucking samosa in it? I feel like I have to vote the barbecue hot dog just out of principle. And also because it looks better. Putin! Or butter chicken loaded fries. Now, the benefit to it being cheese curds is I can just eat around the cheese curds and leave them behind and not deal with them. And then I just have gravy, fries, and bacon, and I'm pretty fucking down with that. Give me the butter chicken fries, though. Anyway, the food I grabbed... I did actually eat before the stream. This is more to snack on myself. I wish I'd gotten a bowl of some kind. My dad baked some pumpkin bread, and it turned out pretty good. Call it poutine as straight up Putin, but it's funnier that way. Chicken and chips with purple slaw and garlic mayo. Ooh. Alright, that doesn't sound bad. Or the fish and chips. Canada won't find it funny. I'll ask Izzy and Zoe and see what they think. I mean, it's kind of weird that it seems like it's two different, like, fish bits, and then it just merges into one. I assume that's just, like, a full fillet and it just split a little right there, but... Is jokingly... pronouncing poutine as Putin war crime. Y/N. Yeah, that's some good chicken right there. Skyline Nachos is Great American Ballpark. Or loaded mac and cheese. With a can of IPA for 22 fucking pounds. Jesus H. Christmas. It's not even like a big can. I'm unhappy with both of these. I guess the loaded mac and cheese. Grilled salmon. Ooh. Yeah, it's the beer. If there's one... Oh, this is the chili cheese tots with a screw in it from Sonic. Once again, I don't know why a random meal from Sonic made it into this. Because that's not like a ballpark or stadium thing at all. That's just a random fast food franchise. I guess the salmon? That doesn't look like great fries, but that could just be the... Whew! That is a toasted pizza. Costs so much less and tastes so much better, yeah. Or pot noodle chicken and mushroom. I'm trying to decide because there's a possibility that that pizza is still actually pretty good. Sometimes pizza looks real gnarly without actually being burnt, but I do think that's like actually burnt. I'm just trying to decide if people would like that more than pot noodle. Ah, damn. Slightly burnt cheese is nice. I also prefer my pizza slightly overdone compared to how literally any store would ever cook it, but like it more than mushroom, that's fair. Kebab pie or the Deep South burger? On which I see burger, melted cheese, bacon, onion ring, what I think is just more fried onion bits, and I think ketchup. Which, I don't know if that's supposed to refer to the American South. I realize it's England, but I could see them being like, fuck it. American South burger, but I assume that's supposed to be English South, so, yeah. Admittedly, the food choices between the two seem shockingly similar, according to this random Scrandle option. Only it wouldn't be ketchup, it would definitely be some kind of barbecue sauce. What was that burger I got at Red Robin? What kind of barbecue sauce was that? Some kind of like sweet whiskey or something? Alright, Zoe responded and said, only if you don't put some French on it. So I believe it was a war crime of me to do that. I will have the YouTube apology video soon. Someone grabbed their dick and twisted. Cheesy chips and sausage. Which, that is definitely some very unmelted cheese right there. I mean, honestly, okay, first off, that is a good-looking sausage. The rest of this looks like garbage. Give me the twisted dick. Curry and rice with a can. Ooh. Pepperoni pizza, calzone, and garlic knots. Oh, hell yeah. Roselle Park, New Jersey. I was gonna say, finally a good-looking pizza. I'm glad it's from the USA. Let's go. That's what a pizza's supposed to look like. Not me with that garlic. And the curry and rice and beer one. Oh yeah, let me check the poll, see how that's doing. I should have put Breath of the Wild on there. As soon as I was reminded of that game, I was like, you know, that sounds more fun than anything else, but... It appears there is a current tie between the two. I might play Breath of the Wild out of spite, then. But yeah, we'll do this a little longer. A meatball sandwich that consists of one, count it, one singular meatball and bread, or 2 pork and cheese pupusas, which does not look great, and some kind of coleslaw thing off to the side. What is in a pupusa? I believe it's kind of like a samosa where it's just like fucking fried dough and shit in it, but... It is I think it's just a small bun, judging by how large the hand seems to be by it. I think that's just some kind of slider bun. Okay, yep, it is, a pupusa is, in fact, between their legs by default. Yes. But also, for the record, a pupusa is essentially a Hispanic samosa from El Salvador or Honduras, Made with cornmeal or rice flour and stuffed with shit. Of varying things. Thick griddle cake or flatbread. Yep. They just look kind of grody. Something about the coloring on them. It might just be because they're filled with green, and that's throwing it off. And that is, admittedly, on the right, that is a good-looking meatball. Singular. Okay. Ooh, the Dirty Dog, which is a bug standard chili cheese dog. Or kielbasa and toast. With, however, some beer. Does the beer outweigh the chili cheese dog? The beer does in fact win it. Jesus H. Christmas. Please, everyone who votes on these things, please go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Haddock chips and mushy peas. Is mushed peas in that? Or coina, a chicken croquette. Of course. Ugh. One microwaved hot dog for £7, or chicken and chips with curry sauce. Pork belly with rice and cabbage. Is red cabbage, like, common in America? Do I just order the only things on the menu without red cabbage? I'm voting this mostly because the other option has mushy peas, but it might win. Nope, there we go, boys. Chicken tendies and waffle chips. I feel like I see a lot of waffle chips from Australia and New Zealand. I don't know if it's just a coinky-dink or not, but... Ooh, and honey mustard sauce. Or pie chips and gravy. Give me this. Yeah. Curry and sausage loaded fries, which got some kind of oil slick thing going on with it melting together. But it is at least all melted together, as it should be. Or Hähnchen Schnitzel. Fried chicken breast. Ooh, and a nice roll bread there. I bet this won, but give me this. Hey. I'm shocked, actually, but... Pulled pork sandwich and chips. Very disappointing one. I mean, actually, you know, the pork sandwich doesn't look too bad on its own. It needs probably some kind of sauce, which might be on there. Kind of a shit photo. The chips on its own is a little disappointing. Or the chicken dog with pulled pork. And toppings. This fucking pie between bread again, with mush peas and gravy on the side, or cheesy garlic bread with pepperoni. Alright, I gotta be honest. If you're adding pepperoni to the cheesy garlic bread, you just have pizza at that point. I gotta be honest. I realize there's probably not a sauce in that, which is traditionally a part of pizza, but I feel like that's... You know. Only 74%. How? Who votes on this shit and then saw that pizza and was like, no, I would not eat the delicious New York pizza. Again, I have to assume it's anti-US discrimination on the part of the voters. Howdy, Hufon. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Which, admittedly, I understand having some anti-US feelings right now, but, come on. To New York pizza? The sucker of bones. You know it, baby. Tottenham fried chicken with a bag of chips, or the fish in a bun. You know, the fish in the bun tends to score fairly high, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Fawn. Hopefully I can help distract you. Kebab? Or, God, just something that makes me want to vomit looking at it. Ooh, the long hot dog, most viewed scran of 2023. People just couldn't tear their eyes off that long, thick sausage. Or the steak and egg roll. Ooh. Hey, another good pepperoni pizza. Let's go. USA. USA. That's a ham and cheese toasty. If this fucking... you know, I was just gonna move past the Preggo thing. Because the egg's been scrambled? I don't know. If this fucking ham and cheese toasty with cheesy fries wins, though, I might have to stop playing this. Just never again. Thank Christ. It should be way more than that. Once again, who looks at that 3 out of 10 people that vote for this shit saw that pizza and were like, you know what? No. I would not eat the delicious pizza. Why? Almost the same amount of people saw that baby food on the left and was like, yes, that looks just as delicious as a fucking pepperoni pizza slice. Ooh, spicy popcorn chicken with tater tots. Those are tater tots, England. Or the sausage, bread, and gherkin. The Gaffer Burger. 6-ounce beef patty with lettuce, cheese, crispy chicken strips, bacon, and crispy onions. Ooh. Nice. Oh, the pulled beef and gravy-topped chips. I really almost only see gravy in that photo. Yes. Yeah, that's some disgusting good shit right there. Chicken and bacon pizza. That looks like it was from Pizza Hut. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Is that the Pizza Hut logo? That is from Pizza Hut. Alright, I should maybe stop playing this. Let's just get me out of here. Stream over. I'm embarrassed. I really recognized fucking Pizza Hut like that? Jesus Christ. It's not even the good Pizza Hut. They didn't get the pan pizza, like, fucking crust or whatever that you have to pay extra now for. I would take it over the mac and cheese pie, though. I have to. The fucking shitty Pizza Hut scored higher than the actual good pizza. I'm a loser that can recognize Pizza Hut just by visual, and I still think that's way more garbage than the other pizza. God damn you. Give me this Swedish smash burger. Come take my heart. Hot dog with bacon, cheese, and quail egg. And fried onion shreds? Or a rather sad-looking hot dog in not a bad-looking roll. Never had quail eggs still. More people wanted to eat shitty garbage fucking Pizza Hut over this beautiful pepperoni pizza slice. That's like perfect. That should be the Wikipedia photo for pepperoni pizza. Are you goddamn kidding me? gonna have to clip the Pizza Hut thing, and I'm not happy about it. But that's good content, goddammit. Bacon Sammy! Or Serrano ham baguette. Is the Serrano a type of ham? I'm gonna look this up because I'm curious. Sure is. Or is it kind of homo? Try cured ham. I have not had homo. Oh, I guess it is just the Spanish word for ham, and I have had ham, but you know. In Spain, the term jamón serrano is sometimes used to avoid confusion. That makes sense, that makes sense. And a specific, like, spice they use for it, or... Covered with salt. Yeah, that's just how you dry cure something. Is there anything actually special about it, or... I see nothing actually specific about it. It just seems to just be specifically dry cured ham from Spain. Here's jamón ibérico, which is from a special breed of pigs. It's not the jamón de Serrano. Or just jamón serrano. Neat. Oh, I'd still have it. Looks yummy. Chicken biryani. Or the Gloucester Monster Burger. I don't know what's... Oh, it's... I mean, I feel like you could just call that a monster burger. Oh, it's Gloucester? Fucking... Could you guys learn to spell right on your silly little island? There's like 8 letters right there that you don't pronounce. What are you, France? Oh, I thought the chicken looked decent. Chicken's share box? Or the steak pie with baby food on it? Topped with crispy onions that we then proceeded to dunk in this pool of gravy so they were no longer crispy. I hate you. I hate that almost wins, too. God damn. Where the English language got its origins from? Yes. I would also like to remind you guys, spell right. A mixed kebab pie. Or popcorn chicken curly fries. You know, is this the first time we've seen curly fries anywhere? With 4 dips? You know, I gotta say, I think there's only been 2 things from Kansas City in Scrandle so far. I think they've both looked pretty good. That's kind of a small bucket for 17 pounds, but that's at least, like, nice and full of good shit. Yeah. Coeur de Canard. Duck heart. Fucking... Do they only specifically put the hoity-toity shit from France on here, or the double Monterey Jack cheeseburger? It's not bad looking. That is some thick onions and tomatoes, so I don't know if I'd enjoy that. But that and the fries look real good. Duck heart. I have not ever had heart. Covers pretty much all of Europe, true. I would gladly eat heart, though, I will say. It has been a lack of opportunity, not a lack of willingness on my part to consume another creature's heart. That is a very photogenic burger, though. I bet it wins. Wow, really? Only 52% on that? Am I weird for being cool with eating heart? Because I thought that looked pretty good. That is how you get its power, yeah. And that's a duck, so, you know. Probably a net gain on my part. More people would eat the weird double cheeseburger and a hot dog roll than that pizza slice. 10 sausages with chips and a drink. Or what looks like a pie just filled with dirt. That looks like mulch. Jerk chicken poutine. Or a pizza slice. Don't like seeing food that still looks like it, the animal or its organs. See, I would not like to eat something that still looks like the animal. I will admit, I'd get squeamy about that. Past that, I feel like it kind of depends on the organ. Something like a heart. Like, if it was just a big chunk of properly cooked duck heart and it still looked like a heart, I'd still bite into that like the monster I am. If it was like an eyeball or something, I'd be like, ew. Ooh, chicken teriyaki skewer. Or the chicken... Alright, listen. Germany, that's some good-looking chicken schnitzel. It's a lovely-looking bun that looks like just the right amount of chewiness for bread. Come on, though. Really? Over that beautiful chicken teriyaki skewer? One big fat sausage or Christmas chips? Give me the sausage. Damn you. Listen. Just in the mood for sausage for whatever reason. How weird. Alright, this might be the last one we do. Oh, the fried banana from Spider-Man? Come on. That's Spider-Man giving it out. England hates heroes. That's what it is. Just an island full of villains. Cheesy bacon fries or tropero? Give me the tropero. Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that one. Ooh, pineapple cashew coconut ice cream, which I believe we've seen before, or cannolis. I also noticed this is just the Brazilian feature right now. Shout out to Brazil. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. I'm sorry, Brazil. Mozzarella pizza. So pizza, just a cheese pizza. I feel like the implication there is that mozzarella is not the standard cheese on pizza in Brazil, and I'm worried. Because I've heard about what Brazil does to pizza. Or a hot dog. 3 sausages, onion, corn, peas, mustard, mayo, ketchup, parsley, and chives. That is a lot. Cremosin, yogurt ice cream. Ooh, or the fried... Oh, but that fried chicken on the stick, you know it's so good. Yeah. Let's go with the cheese bread and... Oh, this also has a beer, so it's winning. Yeah. Ooh, I don't remember how well the chicken croquette did. We just saw it. Or marchapero. Damn it. Chopero! Are the 3 hot dogs in a bun again? Ooh, caramel churro? Or more chopero? I mean, that's a yummy looking bowl. Come on, churro. Let's go. Ooh, more hearts. I mean, this probably wins because of that. I'd try that, though. Ugh. Alright, let's maybe do one more. I'm not happy with my performance there. I know it's fuck all to do with... Oh, I've seen this before, but this is a chili chicken wrap that my folks just paid £9 for at a Michael Bublé concert. Lamb Rogan Josh. Well, why is it a Rogan Josh? Half rice, half chips. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks yummy. Roast potatoes, beef gravy, or the spicy sausage. Ooh. Josh is a specific type of curry. Got it. Short rib poutine or fried chicken in a cone from Minnesota. Do you think that's actually a dollop of ice cream on top of the fried chicken, or what do you think that is? Because honestly, I'd be fine with eating fried chicken in a waffle cone like that, but... Also, I'm trying to decide if I think a dollop of vanilla ice cream would be good on that. Because sweet and savory does go together, but does that specific sweet and savory go together? I'm very unsure, but would gladly try. Anyway, this one. Boneless chicken bites with barbecue bacon loaded fries. Just call them chicken nuggies, you cowards. Or the chips and schnitzel nuggets with a pint. I mean, that's got a pint, so... Oh my god. Ten Savapi. Chips, cabbage, and a bread roll. And presumably a beer. Or the butter chicken tikka and rice. Yeah. Yo, 69% though, noise. Smash burger. Or pork chips, stuffing, and gravy. Alright, not a bad looking pepperoni pizza. I feel like that's one of the better pizzas from England. The cheese at least mostly covers the actual pizza. And that's some thick pepperoni. Nice. Sausage and a beer or the cheesy bacon fries. That's not a good looking cheesy bacon fries, Murica. Nope. One, though. I was wondering if the beer was gonna carry it, but... Ooh, crispy pork belly. This probably won, and those are not bad-looking fries, but this sounds so fucking good. Oh, it was so close. Possibly the whitest cheesy nachos I have ever seen in my life, or the Build-It burger. Beef, sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese. Love egg on my burger. Oh, that was it. Oh, but that barely lost. That shouldn't count as much. That also barely missed it. Oh well. Alright, how's the poll doing? YouTube, get out of here.